Hello, everybody. Welcome to the PhazeCast. Eric's eating a fucking cookie right now.
I told you to let me
He
finish
was
my
like,
cookie.
oh, I'm sorry. Were you supposed to finish your cookie? Ooh.
I'm Eric. That's Joe.
Welcome to the PhazeCast, everybody.
You came in today singing Mambo number 5, and I'm not sure if you heard the news a while back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, what news?
That
no, is he a rapist?
He's dead. He's been dead for a long time.
I know, but he could have been revealed to be a rapist.
Yeah, but at least
is
not
that
actively.
It?
No, it's not
okay.
it. I don't think that Lou Bega ever did anything like that. Well, I mean, I guess I don't know, but I don't think so.
Yeah.
No, Stephen King. You didn't hear about Stephen King?
The artist? The writer?
Yeah, the writer.
Yeah, okay. What about him?
So Stephen King, he said that his wife almost divorced him because he wouldn't stop playing Mambo number 5. He was like, I guess, obsessed with the song around when it came out, I think. I don't know when it was exactly.
I mean, so is everybody else, though. Like, that's a bop. I don't give a shit.
Did you ever listen to the Radio Disney version?
There was a Radio Disney version?
Dude, you didn't listen to the Radio Disney version of Mambo number 5?
No, I've listened to Radio Disney, but I don't remember a difference between the songs.
Oh, there was a huge difference, dude. Let me tell you. Let me explain it to you.
Okay.
So
talk to me.
So obviously he was going to a candy store, not a liquor store. He says he wants some ice cream, not gin and juice.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Which honestly I feel like
fine.
I vibe with that a little bit
more,
maybe, because I feel like there are more times that I want ice cream than gin and juice in my life. But I mean, sometimes you know, if the mood strikes, and then he changes all the girls' names. They're all Disney characters. He's like, a little bit of Minnie in my life.
Oh.
A little bit
of Jasmine by my side.
No, it's just the core crew.
It's not
Daisy,
the
it's Daisy, Goofy, Pluto, Mickey, Minnie.
I like the idea of him just running through all the Disney princesses instead. Yeah. Assuming that they're all age appropriate, who is the best Disney princess?
We've had this conversation, and I think it's Ariel.
No, it's Jasmine.
Yeah, that's tough because Jasmine's.
It's either, and princess is the thing here too.
It can't be.
Otherwise, Mulan would be in the conversation. Alice is a child. Alice, there's no age correcting Alice. No, she is a child, and I have no predilection.
Well, I was just thinking, what you know in Kingdom Hearts, how she's a princess of heart.
She is a ooh.
You know what I mean?
You've got me with the Kingdom Hearts. Still no.
Have you seen that video where the guy who designed Jasmine is talking about how he based it on his sister?
Why you gotta do this?
You haven't? Have you seen that?
Don't do this.
It's like.
No, don't do this.
Remember that Folgers ad that I showed you?
He really made that section. Like, Jasmine was really sexual in the film because they gave her like a belly dancer outfit.
I know.
She did that thing of this.
He not only it's not like he offhand says it either. If you watch that video, he commits to it. He's like, oh yeah, this is like. I was so inspired by my sister, dude. It's so creepy. Oh
hey,
no!
Why?
You know, I'm getting a little bit confused about the strike, Joe. Honestly,
what do you mean? What's so confusing about the strike?
The cookie's back. Well,
the cookie's back. He's got to finish that cookie. He ain't gonna forget about it.
Because from what I can tell, and maybe someone who listens to our podcast can explain better, from what I can tell, talking like that is acceptable. If you're discussing the context of somebody working on something or like a character, it's the movies themselves. I don't know. It's just like so, and then it's like there's specific movies that are okay, which I think sort of detracts from the whole point of the strike Anyway,
Well, not unless they're not in SAG-AFTRA.
I know, but
Listen,
it's I feel like it's confusing for the general public. I get it.
I agree, but show support how you show support, but don't make content about bullshit. I guess.
Yeah, I've seen a lot
I'm
of
pretty
people
sure
going
we can
hard on
talk
that too.
about the old school 1990s Aladdin Jasmine specifically. I'm pretty sure that's good.
I just get scared even mentioning Mickey Mouse now, and I'm like, I want to be supportive, but
I mean, Disney is also, kind of fucking up. I think we've talked about how I talked to you offhand, not even on this, about how they had to hire someone like an emergency PR person because the dude won't shut the fuck up. And they're like, no, we need this now because you've doomed us all. It doesn't matter that Disneyland is doing like a Halloween villain thing if you're gonna shit on the people doing things. What's crazy too is that some things are getting renewed. Like, I mean, in our world, One Piece season 2 has been greenlit.
Yeah, by Netflix. Which I guess they just have that on pause until
it's okay. The most One Piece thing to do would be to have Iñaki Godoy, the guy who plays Luffy in One Piece, get mad about his friends not getting paid enough so they can eat, go up to the CEO of Netflix and punch him in the face about it. That's what needs to happen. And then Iñaki Godoy can save it just like One Piece should save it. Luffy is the best. I love him.
One Piece made it into my dreams last night, Joe.
Yes!
I had a dream that I was trying to watch the live action One Piece, and I couldn't for some reason. I don't remember why. I think you were in it, and you were like, "You can't fucking watch it.
You can't fucking watch it."
And then my wife was in it, and she was like, "I don't want to watch it." I was like, "I do," and that was my dream.
Eric, just think: when the SAG-AFTRA strike is over and we watch it for the content, it'll be so good.
I'm excited. Well, I got to catch up too. Apparently,
you do. I think if the strike ends before we catch up, I'd be okay with you just fucking watching it. We can just do that. Yeah, but not until the strike is over.
Yeah.
Because I want your pure reactions, the purest.
I'm not gonna just like watch it at home.
Say that, but you read the comments all the time, and I'm like, shut the fuck up. How do you know what a gear is? I'll murder you here and now.
Oh, that just happened because I was scrolling on TikTok.
I know, so don't do that.
Somebody said they made a joke about like Metal Gear Solid or something, and they were like, Luffy, or he started in a different gear. I don't know. It was a joke, and I didn't get it.
I know, it's fine. I do we've talked about this among ourselves, about how you don't understand the One Piece fan community.
No, I don't.
At all.
No, I don't.
Because a little peek behind the curtain for our TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube clippy clips from the Phase piece every Monday and Friday, you should catch us, is that whenever Eric does an episode, he'll like timestamp stuff for me to look at and clip. And I'll look at the episode and I'll be like, okay, this is a good clip. This is a good clip. And I'll be like, he didn't clip this. This needs to be clipped. This is important because I know that the fans will react to this in a certain way. Whenever I do that, he's always like, I wasn't even on my radar. Why the fuck do they care about this? I'm like, listen, it's just, this is what the people like. This is what the people want.
Cards on the table, Joe. I just don't understand anime. I don't understand.
It's not even an anime thing, I feel. I think the thing about it, and I sent you a video about this, I don't know if you were able to watch it, is that the most that people want to see about us, I think, with One Piece, is us reacting to One Piece, not bidding about One Piece, which is hard, because we like to bid. We do enjoy a good bid. You can bid all you want. But, like, do not stop the bidding. Bidding is fine. But
I also react because there are things that I genuinely enjoy, and I'm like, "Whoa,
yeah,
dude, yeah." There's some good shit going on, but we won't get to that because now I'm too far ahead in the editing process too. It's like 2 weeks out. The episode is the
that's good. That's good.
Other news. Recently.
Other news.
Nintendo Direct. Joe.
Oh, the new Nintendo Direct. Can we talk about that, or is that are the video
Nintendo
games
Direct
been SAG-AFTRA? Are they part of the strike?
They're up for a vote to strike.
Okay, they're up for a vote. As of recording, they're up for vote, so we can talk. Let's talk about it. Let me talk to you. You know what I don't care about? Mario Wonder. You know what I do care about? Princess
Thousand
Peach,
Year
the
Door?
video game.
Oh, Princess Peach.
Oh, yeah, of course, Thousand Year Door. It's one of the best games ever finally getting a remake. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Super Mario RPG. That remake looks so good. I'm excited. Looking great. But the Peach game, where it happens on stage, I'm in. I'm invested. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, it looks cool.
She got her hair up. She put her hair. She's ready to fucking go, dude. I'm excited.
She's like Bo Peep in Toy Story 4.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I was excited that they're doing a new Mario versus Donkey Kong.
Well, it's just a remake, isn't it?
Oh, it is? It's a remake of the original?
I think so.
Oh, well, still, I don't know.
It'll still played be those fun, games? I think. No, I have not.
Really?
I have not, no.
I've been playing them since they came out, dude. I got the first one when it came out, and I love those games. They're fun. They're good puzzle games. And it's got little donkeys, little Marios.
Little donkeys. Little
It's fun. I'm excited for that. Obviously, Thousand Year Door. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, no longer Dark Moon. It's interesting that Nintendo is doing this. It seems like maybe they're leading towards some sort of Switch wrap-up. But they still have 2 major Mario games coming out this year.
Does it? I feel like people have been saying they've been going towards a Switch wrap-up for a while now, but they keep...
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I think the Switch is too... Because, like, unless they have literally made it so there's a... So it's a much higher graphic system. I don't see them switching from this yet. At least in a handheld. Because at the end of the day, it's still just... They combined their 2 greatest assets, the handheld and the console, into one thing. Boom. And it's fucking... I love my Switch. I effing love my Switch. It's amazing. And it keeps on getting more shit added to it, so I don't know why you would switch. Hey.
That's what I was sort of thinking about, is that, well, first off, they've backed themselves into a bit of a corner by combining those 2 things, because where do you go from there?
The biggest Switch, the double Switch.
Is it going to be like a DS? Like you unfold it and there's 2 screens?
I mean, they could be, because they have those phones that the screen folds now, too.
True. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know.
I can see a pocket Switch coming out. Even though the Switch goes in the pocket, this one folds over. The screen can fold and then does that. And it's weaker, so they're not going to do it. They're not going to go into a weaker system in general. Which is why I don't know if the end of the Switch is coming. You know?
Yeah, well, on top of that, too, they've invested so much in transferring their entire game catalog to the Switch. Not even just in the digital NES, Super Nintendo, but in physical huge remakes, remasters. Yeah. You know,
I can definitely see them releasing a newer version of the Switch that has more memory and more capacity.
Yeah, or is 4K compatible or something at least.
I think that is the next step, and it's all back. And knowing them, they would just make it backwards compatible.
They better. That's the big thing. I think it has to be. It has to be backwards compatible, and they can't go backwards as far as connecting the portable and the home console. There's no going back now. I feel like is the thing. It's going to be an interesting. It's going to be an interesting move. I've given up. Did you see the PS5 portable?
There's a PS5 portable?
You didn't see this? Yeah, it's you connect via Wi-Fi and you can stream your PS5 games to this little handheld device. I think that it has to be
you
in
do
your
that
home
on
or
the
something.
Computer already.
Well, they had a similar thing with the PS Vita. They had the PlayStation TV for the PS4. So it's
I've literally played my PS5 from my computer when I've had it. Before I moved it downstairs, it was upstairs. I'm I don't want to get up, and I'll remote play.
Really?
From my computer. Yeah, you can do that. They had that for a while. They've had that since PS4.
Yeah, they did have. Yeah, they had the PlayStation TV, and you could put that on a different TV and play. Yeah. It looks. I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't give a shit. I don't play the PlayStation for it to be a portable thing.
Yeah, me either. That's why I never got a PlayStation TV or anything because it's not what I do with that.
To me,
I want to play
everything on
Spider-Man
the
that small.
PlayStation, yeah, everything on the PlayStation should be a sit-down experience, so I can really just go into that one-player story mode that it's really truly designed for. Or Street Fighter. It's a Street Fighter machine for me right now.
It's a Street Fighter machine?
Hell yeah, I play Street Fighter on that shit.
Okay. Which
that
Street
character
Fighter?
creation, the newest one.
Which
the
one's
character
that?
creation on Street Fighter is fucking hilariously good. It's where you can make your own character, and then you have the adventure where you're going around learning techniques from everybody. And I don't know, have you not seen any of this?
No.
Because, dude, people are making like SpongeBob and
Squidward
Wait. And like this shit's fucking great. Like,
that's awesome.
Hold on, Street Fighter character creation.
That's really cool.
Yeah, because you could have some of the weirdly built characters. It's Street Fighter 6, by the way. It's fucking great. A lot of people are making different One Piece characters because you can do all the weird body proportions that you want. Nothing says awesome like the skinniest waist with the biggest fucking shoulder pads. Like her. Yeah, there you go. You finally looked it up. Look at all this.
This guy here.
Yeah, that guy there. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. You can change the color of them, their body, their hair. They're like, it's fucking hilarious what you can do in this.
What the fuck?
And I'm like, this is Street Fighter. All these guys are walking around the hub, the multiplayer hub. And it's like, what's happening?
They all look grotesque.
It's great. What's great is seeing that person like next to Chun-Li. Or next, like, to a normal, like, Street Fighter character.
Somebody made Taylor Swift.
Yeah, baby, you make Taylor Swift. It's fucking wonderful, is what it is. I adore it. I absolutely do.
Walter White, what the fuck?
Yeah,
awesome.
dude. Yeah, man. Someone made what? Uncle Ruckus, and that was horrifying. Because
fuck is Uncle Ruckus?
Boondocks.
Oh,
my name is Uncle Ruckus. No relation.
Oh,
like that shit. And I'm like, okay, they're making like proportions of Titans from Attack on Titan. It's hilarious. Waluigi. I've seen some Waluigis.
Oh, I gotta see that.
And those are great.
The last Street Fighter game that I played was Street Fighter 2. So.
That's fair. Street Fighter 2 is one of the best Street Fighters of all time.
Yeah, it's an amazing game. Oh, what the fuck? Waluigi. Oh, I don't like him with his shirt off. Oh, no.
Wow.
I am not going to, when I edit this, put a picture of shirtless Waluigi in right here. Or maybe I will.
You are. There it is, right there. Shirtless Waluigi. Maybe not. Please stop.
Did you ever play Jump Superstars?
Jump Superstars. That's one of the Shonen Jump characters, right?
Yeah, it's a Japanese-only DS game, fighting game, which I own, and I have to go back now that I know who Luffy is. Because I would play as him and be like, I don't know what the hell any of this is. Which is funny because that's sort of a testament, Joe, to how...
Is there, like, a story?
I mean, maybe. I can't fucking read it, so I don't know.
Let me see who's in here.
All that I know is you can, like, look up on the internet what buttons you have to press to get to each, mode and stuff without...
They have Black Cat? How old is this? Black Cat is in here?
It's from, like, the mid-2000s.
What do you mean Eve is a selectable character?
Well, actually, there are multiple Jump games. There was one for the...
Hold on.
PS4 too that actually came out in America. It's J-Stars.
Jump
no. Superstars.
I'm reading the One Piece for that specifically.
Mm-hmm.
There's 8 characters. 5 are battle characters, like selectable. Luffy, Zoro, Nami, Sanji, and Robin. Who don't look at. Don't look at that.
See, but this is a testament, what I was going to say, to how little I retain information. I played a lot of that game. Couldn't tell you who Robin is.
Oh, dude, it's got Boba Bobo Boba Bo.
Yeah, it does.
I do love me some Boba Bobo Boba Bo. Why can you? Oh, those are support characters. I'm just looking at Goku, Vegeta, Grill. Yeah, dude. Why is Dr. Slump? Don't look her up. Stop. Do not do it, Eric.
I'm not.
I can't trust you with a phone.
I'm not.
I can't. You are.
I'm just looking at who's involved from JoJo. It's a fun game, though. It's a lot of fun. It's cool because they all
Jotaro and Dio. That makes sense.
They all have wild powers, and it's cool to fight them. It's a fun game. You should check it out. I don't know how the PS4 one was. I never played it.
That's the one was wild. I think Shonen Jump video game because that one had like it wasn't like the best game. Jump Force is what I think we're calling it, right? Are you talking about Jump Force? I'm
talking about J-Stars Versus. J-Stars Versus Plus is $116 on Amazon. What the fuck, man? I guess because it's a sealed copy. Okay. I guess they don't make it anymore.
I don't know what that is. I know that Jump Stars is a thing. Jump Force, sorry. And that was pretty wild because you can play as Yugi and Kaiba.
Yeah,
you can play as Yugi and Kaiba.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's awesome.
And the idea of Yugi, a fucking a fucking TCG nerd going up against Goku is hilarious to me.
I know, it's great. That's what's so fun about them.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like sometimes, listen, these characters don't work when it comes to fighting each other. Their power levels are you can't compare like anybody from one universe to another when it comes to anime. Yeah, really? Because their rules are different.
Yeah. But they tried. They sure tried.
I'm gonna take you back to middle school, Eric, in a conversation you've never actually heard because you weren't into anime back then. Back then there was the big three, and that's all they will always be known as, which is One Piece, Naruto, and Bleach, right?
Yeah.
Everybody talks about who would beat up who in which series and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, none of that matters because it wouldn't make sense. And the biggest argument I always give is like, all their powers don't work with each other. And it's just ineffective. And the biggest bullshit would be this one character because he's literally a ghost and he's dead when Bleach? He does his shit. Yeah. Yeah. So Ichigo wins because nobody else has his power set and they all just die because they don't see him. Doesn't matter. Yeah. And stuff like that.
But I feel like though, I don't know Bleach well, but between Naruto...
You don't need to.
What do you mean?
Bleach turns to shit so fast.
Whatever happened to that dog man that everybody in middle school wanted to fuck? What's that anime? Inuyasha. Whatever happened to Inuyasha?
He grew up and had a kid, and now they have their own series.
Listen, yeah, the people in One Piece with devil fruit powers would kick the absolute shit out of Naruto. That's 100%. All.
100%.
Naruto 100%. Stands no chance. He's just like a guy.
Yeah, later Naruto gets to some real bullshit levels, but later One Piece is just this is. I guess if we want to have this conversation, because this is not a good conversation to have, is that I believe current Luffy right now wins against Goku.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, sure, fine. He's going to be the king of the pirates, so I assume that he's got at least 5 gears. Apparently.
I'm gonna kill you. No, he doesn't. Stop looking at the gears.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what it means.
I know.
Can we end this episode where I just gush about Pikmin 4 for a second?
Okay. Let's give it. Okay, and go.
I fucking love Pikmin 4. Let me tell you, the one thing about it that I would say is not ideal is that there's sort of a loneliness to the first 2 Pikmin games that you lose in this because you have like a ship full of fucking people, which is fine because it's changed and the game has grown. The gameplay in it is incredible, dude. I'm addicted to this shit. I've been trying to Dandori some asshole frog into the fucking onion for like 2 days straight now because I need it to be perfect, dude. I need it to be perfect. They do these Dandori challenges where you have a preset room and a time limit where you have to collect all of the items with the Pikmin and do it really efficiently. And I go crazy with them, dude. I'm good at them, but there's one left that I can't quite do, and it's been driving me insane. But I love it. Oh, I love it. It's so good. It's so good.
Dandori mean?
It's like the Japanese art of arranging shit.
Oh, cool. It's not
Or
French, right?
organizing your process, basically, I think is what it is.
Okay.
So like you have to be like, okay, I'm gonna do this while this is happening. You know, the oven's on, so I'm putting food in there. And you apply it to Pikmin. You'd be like, I'm gonna throw 5 Pikmin over here and then go to this other place and do this shit. You have a cute little dog. The dog is great. It actually, the thing about the dog is that it makes it incredibly easy compared to the old Pikmins because the Pikmin all stick to that dog. And then you don't have to think about it. It's, I mean, I just, you know, every once in a while I'll get stuck on a game where I just like have to play it through. And this is one of them. It's so good. And I'm looking forward to now they're physically releasing the first 2 Pikmin on the Switch. I'm going to totally get it and replay them. And I think I'll be interested to see how it compares to Pikmin 4. It's been a long time since I played those games. But I mean, I've been a fan of Pikmin since the first one came out. I got it with my GameCube for Christmas. That was the game that I got, that and Super Smash Brothers. And I fucking love that game, man.
I didn't invest a lot of time in the GameCube growing up. I didn't really get into Pikmin until I'm still not into it this day. I know it's objectively good and people like it.
It's great.
But the games I remember playing on the GameCube when I got it were Custom Robo, which yeah, Custom Robo.
Yes.
I think I played the Zoids game on the GameCube, which I loved.
Cool.
Zoids, the battle game where you get to play.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
it's fucking so good. And then, what else did I play on there? Coliseum.
Pokemon Coliseum.
Sure. Coliseum, yeah. Coliseum was great. And then, Thousand Year Door. Duh.
Yeah, Thousand Year Door.
Those are the formative GameCube experiences. I didn't really get into Melee. I didn't have people to play with. It's fine.
What about your brother?
I got really into...
What's that face?
Let me tell you, okay, this is how we'll end it. We're going to end it with a story. Story time with Geox, baby. So, we, summer, right? We got an Xbox. This is how video games have been in my house forever, right? And we had 2 other kids basically there with us the entire summer, my 2 cousins. And my parents were like, this needs to be fair. We need to put a timetable now on the Xbox. And I'm like, motherfucker, I just want to play my 1-player game. I don't want to fucking play with these guys who fucking go wild and want to play weird shit. And I agreed to the weird timetable, right? And the thing is, I wouldn't stay up until like 4:00 like they would, doing random shit. I would go to bed, and I generally wake up early. I have no problem being an early riser. So the timetable would be, we all have an hour starting at 8:00, and it would just switch. At least during that summer. And this has been formative forever. I would wake up at fucking 7 or like 6:30. And
to get an extra hour in?
No, not to get an extra hour in, but I'm awake, so I'm going to fucking play games, right? My brother, he would be upset about it. He's like, he's getting more time. And I'm like, I'm just awake. Well, then we shouldn't play before 8:00. And then my parents agreed. And I'm like, why? What the fuck?
Rule, Joe. They set a rule.
It's not, no, Eric. It's, why am I being punished? Or why do I not have access to something? Because he's the one falling asleep later.
Because they set a rule, Joe.
That's not...
I'm on your brother's side for this one, man.
Cool. Let me tell you that he would always go beyond his time. He would always go beyond his time because, like, oh, I'm in the middle of a match. You can't end me in the middle of a match. Because he would play like Halo or something like that. And then whenever it was my time, he'd like turn my Xbox off. So, no, Eric. It's not about a rule. It's about some little shit. Maybe here, hey, Eric, come here, Eric, come here. When little shits take advantage of the system and then punish those who who are just enjoying shit, they should not be punished, is what you're telling me.
Listen, my only interaction with your brother was that he smoked me out that one time that I bumped my head after I gave you a piggyback ride.
That's true. We should probably not say... well, Mom, that was way before... That was when Justin was still in high school.
No, I'll cut that.
Yes, no, it wasn't. You keep that in. You keep that in. You keep that in. I don't want
to get him in trouble. Jesus.
He's 29. He's fucking
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah.
How old are we? Oh, Jesus. I gotta go. Hey, did you ever play Cubivore?
No, that's how we end it. Goodbye, everybody.
What about Doshin the Giant?
Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for spending some of your time with us.
Jesus Christ. Why is my water bill so fucking high?